Well, hey, what's happening, everybody? Nice to see you again. Got a shoe I'd like to go over with you. My wife's sneakers account hit for this one, and I haven't really seen a whole lot on it. It's a dunk, and typically I go for most dunks. I will say the UNLVs that I had, I wasn't too into the quality of them. It was just a really sloppy pair. So I'm hoping the quality of these is better than what I saw on those. I recently looked at a pair of the Nike ID Dunk by You, and it looked really good. It was clean, and the stitching was clean, and even the materials seemed like they were better than what is on my UNLV dunks. But anyhow, I'm really pumped about this. Her account hit for her size in this shoe, so as soon as she saw them, she was like, I'm keeping those. Those are nice. And I don't blame her. Anyhow, if this is your first time here, then welcome. Bread and Butter is a new channel, but we're growing pretty quick. And if you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoy this video, it'd be a huge favor if you could give me a thumbs up. That'll help this video get seen by more people, which will help my channel grow. Let's check out these kicks. When I first saw this, I thought it was just the cutest little thing. I don't have a big foot. I wear a size 10, but I thought for sure, like, oh man, I must have got a kid size or something. But it's the right size. She just wears a women's size 7, which is tiny apparently. It's a regular dunk box, and here's a look at the sticker. It reads Women's Nike Dunk Low. The colors are Sail, Crimson Tint, and Barely Green. And the suggested retail price is $100. If these aren't just the cleanest looking pair of women's sneakers, I mean, these things are sick. I can't wait for her to wear these on foot. I'll put on a dope pair of shoes. I mean, these things, this is I really approve of these, very much so. The Sail and the Barely Green together, and then the way those colors are kind of muted, and then that Crimson Tint combined with it, I mean, it makes it look like the Crimson Tint just glows. It's not sunny out here at all, you can tell. I mean, it's about as gray as can be. I just think these things look amazing. I'm hoping that it's light enough you can get a good look. I think little touches like that Crimson Tint there, the thread on the tongue, just the way that pops. It's subtle, but it's nice. I think these are dope. I might even ask her to do an on-foot look of these, because, man, I know she's going to rock them well. There you can see also another little hit of that Crimson Tint at the end of the shoelace there. Obviously, with any dunk, high or low, you're going to get this outsole. Got the stars up on the front. I think they're always a little bit lower on dunks. I love this Barely Green color. It doesn't match exactly from the outsole to the mudguard and these panels up on top. It might be just a little bit different. And I don't know if that's coming through, but in my eye, it looks like it's just a little bit different. But it works. And then along with this Barely Green outsole, we've got a bright white midsole. And I think that's a really nice touch. You know, the upper has all this sail on it, even the laces. I like when they use a bright white midsole in instances like this, because it just really makes the shoe pop. But then coming up from that bright white midsole, up here at the mudguard, you can see we've got a real smooth leather. But it's nice. It's really, really nice quality. and that barely green colored leather goes from the mudguard on up the eye stays and then on this back panel. Also at the heel tab. In the toe box and basically underneath all of these other barely green panels, we've got a nice sail colored leather. And now it's got a little bit more texture than what that green leather has, and it feels really good to the touch. I think Nike got these right. If I was a girl, I would really want these. So I mentioned it's got a little bit of texture there in the mudguard, and then there on the side panels and at the heel. And that's one of my favorite things about a Dunk Low or a high, is just that thread going across the back. The way that crimson tint swoosh looks wrapping around there, I just think this is a classy looking shoe. So it looks like for our tongue, we've got a nylon tongue, and it's more of this barely green color, and the piping around it looks to be sail. It matches the toe box and the side panels. And then at the top of the tongue, we've got a white tag, and we've got that crimson tint thread, and it just, the whole shoe just looks really clean. I noticed when I came out here as well, the laces are sail, and they've got tiny little flecks of silver scattered through them. And I don't know if that's reflective or what. I didn't notice it inside, but I can see it outside really easily. The sock liner is almost a mint green, a little bit lighter than the barely green, but it looks real good. There's a good look at the heel tab. The stitching matches almost perfectly there on the heel tab. It's not often that I get this pumped about a pair of shoes that's a women's exclusive, but I think these are dope, and I'm pumped that the wife will have them in her collection, you know? She really liked them, and if she really likes something, that makes me like it even more. Let me know what you guys think. I think these are a huge W and a sleeper at the moment. Have a great weekend, y'all.